What are you? Dawn! You can't eat cereal with a holy spoon! Hey there, friend! I hope this finds you well. We have passed tax day here in the US of A, which means that most of you, including myself, have performed our civil duty of getting all that money out and away, thinking about budgets and fun stuff like that. Also, in my house, laundry day and trash day tend to be the same day. So, in the same spirit of filing my taxes, I am also going through my clothes and trying to decide what I should keep, what I should donate, and what I should throw away. I guess that's part of the almsgiving of Lent. Stewardship and all that, throwing it in there. But inevitably I am a bit hard on my clothes, and so I quite literally have a few holy bits of clothes. And if I had more time, right, I could sew them up and use them again, or make like really cool bags or something out of them. I would love to do something like that. But Lent has been showing me that even though I can do anything, I can't do everything. And that's just the nature of life. But also coming from an environmental kind of background, I know that you don't just throw something away. Away is not just this nameless something. It has to go somewhere. The trash that you throw out has to be processed and taken care of, either in a landfill or other ways, recycling or reusing things. And so with Easter coming up and thinking of the trash and things that I need to get rid of and what I can keep and what I can donate, I've been thinking about how my church also treats things that we have to dispose of. Specifically things that have been blessed, not just holy in my punny sense of holy, but things that are H-O-L-Y, holy, sanctified, set apart. If you didn't know, here in the United States anyways, there's this whole thing about the American flag. If it starts to get tattered and torn, there's actually rituals that you're supposed to do in order to get rid of it. To be respectful to our nation's flag, there's a list of things that you can do. You can fold it up and bury it in the ground. You can also respectfully burn the flag, ceremonially burn it and get rid of it that way, or other things. But to be respectful to the nation's flag, you're not supposed to like throw it away or do stuff like that. So that's a kind of good intro into the general ways that we as Orthodox get rid of holy things. We either consume them if they're edible to be consumed, things like the Anditharo afterwards, eggs that are blessed for Easter, or the 5 loaves that are used during feast days, or Kollyva for memorial services. In a way, this kind of harkens back to a lot of the folks we know that grew up in the Great Depression, how you don't want to waste the food that you've been given. But if you don't finish any of those food items, they don't go in the trash can, they go in the ground somewhere where you know people will not be stepping on them. So a place that the birds could get to them, or that they can naturally decompose into the ground, like bread or flowers, though you don't eat flowers, but sometimes flowers or palm branches are blessed during Palm Sunday. These are blessed, so these things can go into your compost, holy unction, or holy myrrh, or holy water. If there's cotton swabs or Q-tips, those Q-tips and cotton swabs are usually also taken and burned or put into the ground afterwards. Other things also include icons or Bibles. Again, if they need to be gotten rid of for some reason, will either be buried in the ground, though you can usually use an icon, again, if it's buried in the ground, or burned if necessary. And again, that weird juxtaposition between respectful burning of things and disrespectful burning of things I find so interesting and kind of beautiful, in a way that there is nothing that God in his love for mankind cannot redeem. Sometimes the world and the devil will say is the final blow, like death itself, God takes and uses for his glory. Even like the serpent in Genesis, how God uses it through Moses to save the Israelites, and then again the tree of the cross and all that kind of cool stuff, which I'm sure you've all heard before. really thinking that I would fully and comprehensively talk through this topic today. I kind of just wanted to bring it up and talk about it just in case this is something about the Orthodox tradition that you're not aware of, that if it is something blessed within the church, that we take special care about it in the way that we dispose of it. But again, that we're not pagan. And again, no offense to pagan viewers, but we're not pagan in the sense that we have to overthink about every little tiny legalistic detail of how we do this, and we're not worrying about lightning bolts from the sky if we do it wrong. But we just want to show our respect because we have that radar built into our tradition of holiness, of sacred space. I tried so hard to like really think this through. Like I had so many sketches of this, but I feel like at the end of the day, I still don't have a concrete line for you, so I apologize. But maybe you will make a better video about this in the future. That would be great. Okay, anyway, I'm Anastasia. It's been nice to see you. And I mean, I guess at this point, Galia Anastasi, Blessed Resurrection, we have Holy Week left. And then we are done. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, coat up. That's it. And that's a wrap.